on YouTube?
Nothing whatsoever.
Nothing like using the share button and hitting broadcast?
I've never done it, but I've accidentally hit that button and it's popped up before.
Okay, alright, yeah, so I guess last time I did this I didn't get the chat audio. I only had my audio and then the audio from the game. So I don't know how to get the chat audio in there. I was just wondering if...
I'm not sure.
Alright, so I'm joining. Okay, it looks like I'm going to that screen now.
I
Gold.
wonder if it's under the options. If you go to options on the controller, if it's in there somewhere.
Let me check that. Yeah, I have to like make a public service announcement every time where I'm like, I'm new at this, so it may sound like I'm just talking to myself the whole time.
And according to your you live in Texas?
Oh yeah, yeah, just outside of Houston.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, from Dallas. I was stationed in Omaha, Nebraska at Offutt Air Force Base. I went to school up at Defense Language Institute, which is in Monterey, California.
Course starts with
Gotcha.
a par 4 first hole. Let's give this one a go.
Oh yeah, I can hear myself on there.
You can't? Okay. Yep. All right, you pulled it up?
Yeah, I pulled it up just to see if it's working.
All right, so do we have turn order on?
I don't think so. I think I turned it off. I may have forgotten to turn it off. Are you watching me or are you watching you?
I think it's me. Yeah. Are you on the box then?
Yeah, I'm on the box as well.
Okay.
Nice. Should be in the fairway.
But then I always end up just holding triangle throughout my whole shot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll do that pretty much on any T-ball. Let's see here.
Yeah, I played this course earlier today. I'd never seen it before. I forget which society I was in, but it wasn't too bad.
What were the settings on the green speed and everything?
I changed. It's all default, but
Okay.
I changed terrain firmness to extra firm.
Okay.
Just to get a little extra out of my drives. I'm like, I'm so bad on TGC tours on my average distance. Like, terrible.
Oh,
okay,
the proximity?
9-footer here. Let's see what we can do.
Proximity. I think the proximity is bugged through the game, but just my driving distance is terrible.
That was awesome.
Oh, good lord, what a terrible putt.
I'm just figuring out this lob wedge. I added it into the bag. I don't know, probably like a month ago.
Not bad.
Okay.
But I'm figuring out like lofting it on full shots and what the yardage is on that. Because a lot of times it'll default to like a pitch shot, you know, so like it wants me to hit an 8-iron pitch, you know. I'm like, hell no.
It's like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not about to do that. Thing goes all over the place.
That. Yeah, I left myself a terrible distance on that approach shot last.
Yeah, I think mine was 87, and I like fully lofted almost the lob wedge, and it was almost perfect. It was turned out because of the very firm on the greens.
And then I also have to admit, I typically play this game on mute without a headset on. I'm usually watching something like a DVD or something.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention to the commentary or game sounds or anything.
Right.
And I've got a buddy that I usually play Fortnite with.
Nice.
And
for the birdie.
A lot of times he'll add me in a party chat.
Yes.
While I'm wrapping up a round, and I'll put on the headset and be talking to him, and
nice.
My round will just fall apart. It's incredible how bad I play when I can hear the game.
If you go to any of the ones that I've broadcasted over the last couple of days, that's my first complaint. I'm like, it's really hard for me to explain what I'm trying to do here and what I'm thinking, because like I'll sit there and like try to calculate. You know, tell them my thought process on calculating yardage and whatnot. and then all of a sudden, like, I'll, very fast downswing. It's like,
Nice
oh my
bird
gosh.
on that last hole.
Yeah.
Let's see another one.
Because so much of it's just second nature, just from growing up playing golf,
Right.
and translating that to basically a string of numbers that I'm controlling with an input that's a controller. Doing math quick in my head, counting on my fingers, 186 minus, we're down 11, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82. I'm hitting 182. I got 3-mile-an-hour wind in my head.
Right.
Trying to, and then just doing
Nice
it.
little approach
Instead
shot.
of verbalizing
Okay,
it.
11-footer here. This is
Good
definitely
Lord,
makeable.
I'm just playing bad right now.
Yeah, that's what I looked up and noticed that last time.
Ooh, close.
Yeah, so if I'm ever just quiet, it's because I'm
All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
not botch everything.
Nice putt.
I'm with you. And that little putt, that's the difference between being in the top 20 in the world and where we're at.
Yeah.
I missed like an 11-footer there for birdie.
And
Hit the perfect club up there.
Another thing I've noticed too with like feedback lines, I never get full feedback lines when I'm
Fourth
putting.
hole coming up.
Never have.
Shot.
Oh, when you're
In
putting?
this iteration of the game. Yeah, never get them. No matter how hard I try.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've noticed the same, unless it's like really random when it happens.
Yeah, sometimes I did get one in the last tournament, the last TGC Tours tournament I played yesterday, and I don't know how I did it, but it helped, I'm sure.
So how'd you end up? I didn't play that one very well. I tried to broadcast every round, and I just bombed.
It just got with you. I played pretty good.
You did?
Not
Nice.
great. I played Crossy's Ghost, world number one's Ghost, every round. I typically will do that in TGC tournaments just to kind of, get a feel for where I need to be. I'm never close, of course. But round 4, I think I went... What did I shoot? I was double-digit under par each round.
Oh, nice, man. All 4 rounds?
All 4 rounds, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
11, 10, 10, 14. And then the final round where I shot 14, I played Crossy's Ghost, and he made a ridiculous putt on 18.
All right, drop this
to
one
get
in. This
to
one for birdie.
15 under. It was just like, I almost had him.
It's crazy how those guys can make those putts.
But I also had a pretty big advantage on that course. I had played it previous to putting it in my society.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
Kind of had I had played that course several times before.
3 under par.
Yeah, see, I went to your society on Sunday to see if it was up.
Yeah, I didn't get it up in time on Sunday.
Yeah.
We went...
Fifth hole
So
coming
living
up.
in Gainesville, both my wife and I are UF grads. So we got football tickets, and then my coworker, her husband is the pitching coach for the softball team. So they couldn't go to the basketball game on Sunday. We were playing our rival Florida State. So I was like, sure, I'll take him. We played like shit, and I didn't have a chance to put it up in time on Sunday.
Gotcha.
Oh my goodness, finally a perfect.
Yeah, so I talked about that in one of the broadcasts where I was like, man, I feel like there's a lag.
When you're broadcasting?
Yeah, it seemed like that. It seemed like, well, that course especially, the one that we played on that PGA, that was
there was a lot of processing
putt
that
in
had
there.
to be done.
Oh yeah, I'm like, why would anyone put a waterfall on the course?
3 under.
Because
yeah.
that's like the #1 thing. Every time there's a waterfall,
Okay, hole
it's
number
guaranteed
6.
lag.
It kills frames per second, frame rate, all that stuff. So here's a question for you. On this hole, where you got kind of a slight wind
Looks
in your
like you'll be
face,
in the
do you
short stuff
decrease
here.
your trajectory at all, teeing off into the wind, down 7s?
Is
Or
it
when it's
so
the
we were?
cross-breeze 7,
And this
this
looks
one
like
we just
around
had.
235 to the
So
pin.
let me turn. I'm gonna turn down the game audio. I gotta look at it. Look for it.
Gotcha. So that last tee shot, do you decrease your trajectory at all, hitting into the wind slightly, or do you leave it Dude, oh god, this is an unfair pin placement.
Oh, I'm just now seeing that. Yeah. Ooh, the two iron might be okay there though. That's what I put the 2 iron in the bag.
Yeah, 2 irons clutch. I got a downhill lie, so 2 iron will get there for me.
Oh, I hit it fast. It's gone. That is gone.
That's such an exploitable. Oh well, I hit it normal. It wasn't enough.
Yeah, 2 iron fast got there, but now, oh my gosh, look at where the hole is right here.
Have fun with that one.
What are you supposed to do?
I think you gotta end up short or hope it goes in.
I mean, that's craziness. It's going to roll all the way off the green. We're going to be a few over par here. It's going to come right back at you.
Yeah. Oh, there was the society. I forget what society I was playing against your ghost in. There was one like this. You made it on the first one, and I missed 4 times.
Yeah. I mean,
and
normally...
I'm losing to you by like 4 shots.
Oh, there it is. That's the difference, man. Yeah, I mean, at this putt, if it goes by the hole, it's gone.
So I'm going to try to hit it hard enough that I get a back door.
Oh, I got it.
Get above the hole. Brilliant. Damn. Oh, nice putt.
Ooh. I mean, that is not one you birdie every day there.
You need to watch me mess with this for a while here.
But your question about the wind, so I tend to miss every shot right.
Hey.
Like the meter, you know, so I swing up and to the right almost every time.
Yeah, that's my miss as well.
So I try to, that just eliminates that left side, just like in pro golf, real golf, you know. Yeah. So I eliminate the left. The only time it ever comes into play is if I have a fast downswing, and then I kind of already adjust for it, you know, because I try to
yeah when you're coming through fast.
Yeah, but with that particular wind, since I missed to the right, I just aim wherever I think I'm going to hit it, and that 7-mile-per-hour wind just holds it up, you know?
Okay.
So for me, 6 to 7 mile per hour crosswind right to left means I can hit a straight shot.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Now, how I developed that, no idea.
No idea.
But I just know that that's what it does.
You know that's what's happening.
Yeah. That needs to go a little bit, I think.
Oh,
this one's
another thing I've noticed about those 2 Australian players, they make chips like I just had routinely.
Yes.
They do not miss chips. Oh gosh, how'd I hit that through the hole?
Let's see.
I can't remember the last round I finished over par.
Oh,
yeah. I
yeah.
haven't taken any sips of this bourbon I poured myself. That's probably what it is. I usually have about a half a drink of bourbon in me by the time I'm playing.
That's what you need. That's like the real swing juice, too. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're on the right level, if you have just the right amount, it's beneficial. Too much,
on the last one.
Crash.
Let's see what happens here.
Too little, crash.
For sure. I notice I play so much better late at night.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, because I'll play like first thing in the morning sometimes. I work from home. So sometimes I'll like kind of jump on and, you know, especially if I know it's a day where we got a new tournament or something, then I'll jump on. You probably see, usually I'm either the last one to play or the first one to play.
I'm the same way. Yeah, I'm the same way.
A lot of green to cover for that next shot.
Oh my goodness, I can't get a good, like a... Been trying to hit those.
Yes.
You hit a fast tempo. That's such an exploitable. I wouldn't say glitch, but just an exploitable part of the game.
Oh yeah, and on par 3s especially.
Yeah, because if you're between clubs like I was, or like I guess you probably play with master clubs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you have to if you're on the PGA. But
that hole bring things down to 5
if you got a tweener club, it's so helpful.
Oh, no doubt.
Par 4
that was
here. Let's have a nice clean drive.
like I've kind of gotten where I can do 95% swings. I'm working on those.
Yeah, that's beneficial too.
Because I don't carry a 3-iron now. Since I put the lob wedge in the bag, I took the 3-iron out. So my gap is there.
Gap there.
Yeah, it's from the 4 to the 2, and a lot of these par 3s are like 211 or 215.
40-ish yards.
You know.
From here.
Yeah.
So it drives me bonkers, man. Whenever I can't hit the right club, then I gotta hit a 95% swing.
Someone's gonna need to bite.
Yep.
Oh, that's gone. God, that very firm green.
What'd I tell ya?
I think it's the first green I've hit. This is like real golf right now.
Right.
I can make a putt. It's like real golf. I'm gonna miss this by 4 feet.
4 feet to the hole. You can do this.
So
What's
the
your handicap playing real golf?
And real. So I'm
Great putt, and that is for par.
I'm between 3 and a 4. I think I'm like 3.7 right now.
9 holes,
I have to look at my gen. So it just fluctuates. I've gotten it down to like a 2.5 earlier this year, but the second I get it down to 2.5, I'll shoot like 85.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't play as much as I would like. If I played a lot, I could probably get single digits, but I don't play a lot. It's right now about 13, 14.
Okay. But you play. I mean, you play and enjoy yourself and stuff. So.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Oh goodness, here's another one.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck with this.
Because you got that lob wedge. A full lob wedge here would. What's the distance on that lob wedge? I'm trying to.
94.
94.
94 is the carry. If you fully loft it, it'll go about 80.
You took a better angle than I did too, so I'm sitting on 94 yards to the pin right now.
Oh, yours is good. So I got a pitch shot. I'm at 75 yards.
Gotcha.
On a downslope. So
yeah,
I'm having to hit like 68.
I'm somewhere between trying to hit a flyer. I've got a downhill lie though, so I'm trying to hitting a flyer sand wedge and hoping it sticks.
I didn't get the bounce I was looking for, and it rolled back off the green.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to hit a pitch. I'm just knocking it into where about your ball is and hope it dies. Big money. Yep, I hit it perfect.
4 feet. Let's do this.
Straight uphill putt.
Yeah, stop. Right.
I'm gonna miss another putt here, I'm sure. Oh my goodness, I'm already. Holy crap.
On the board.
And that'll keep
what was that?
It doesn't usually take me 10 holes to make a birdie. Oh, I did have one birdie on a short par 5.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that I noticed whenever I was broadcasting was I was making more bogeys than normal.
Okay.
And it was like the putting. I would hit a putt like 20 feet past the hole or 15 feet past, and end up with a ridiculous comebacker. And I was like, man, this normally doesn't happen. I normally kind of snug them up there if I'm not trying to make it.
Yeah. So here's an interesting conversation point for this shot. Do you fight the wind on a shot like this where you got 8 across, or do you just play it to the left? So balls below our feet. We have about the same approach shot.
Yeah, I've got 136, 16 feet up, so I'm going to de-loft a pitching wedge and put a draw on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got 141. We should probably post the link to your YouTube on the DWNP.
Looks like
I might do that here if we want to.
Yeah.
I'm saying we should probably play a second round.
Sure, no doubt.
For sure, and post that on the Facebook group.
And see, I got unlucky there. I landed it right where I wanted to, but there's a slope behind the hole. So so there's a slope behind the hole. So I bounced it where I thought I was going to have about a 12-foot putt. I ended up having an 8-yard chip. So you have to land it in the fringe up there up top.
Yeah, I overcooked it as well.
Yeah.
We have a chipping contest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right there.
Literally in the same spot.
So I have to aim left because I do that finish out to the right, but I'll try to make this. I left it short.
I've noticed my chipping is
little 5-footer here.
It's
just like putting. It's all feel.
Oh yeah. Well,
and that's one
mine goes with the lag. If there's lag, I'm going to be terrible at chipping because I'll end up with a lot of very slow downswings, and then it just doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I've noticed that. So like that was what was killing me in that PGA event was I would end up on those par 5s like almost home and 2, chipping, trying to make birdies, and I'm ending up having to like make 20 footers for birdie.
Yeah.
46.
If you're just having a day where you're putting well.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, what's in there?
All right,
it doesn't matter, but if you're not putting well, it's rough.
This might be pretty good. Just got to get down though, I think. Oh, I hit it over there with you. You de-lofted.
Yeah, I don't know. Something happened there on that.
Or you lofted the 9-iron? Is that what you did?
I hit what was the distance on it?
It was about 151 with 15, so it was about 146.
Just want to save par.
Yeah, actually, I think I hit a stock 9-iron, just aimed left a little bit.
Solid stroke on that one, bud.
I don't know what happened. My finish was
still
my
right there
shot line was kind of like diagonal through the sweet spot, like the little blue area.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how I ended up right, but I did.
Okay,
yeah,
let's
the
see
wind,
what
it was like 4 mile per hour left to right there.
Let's go ahead and drop this one into the
fairway. Since we're playing default wind, I didn't pick a direction. I think when you play default wind, sometimes the wind shifts on you.
Oh, okay.
I think this looks pretty safe.
I noticed that happened. Oh, good lord. I don't hit many fairways to begin with.
145 yards out.
140. So
just because I try to play that fast tempo, and if I hit it perfect, like if I hit it a perfect tempo, I hit it right to the fairway every time.
So you play on your to try to get that yardage.
Looks like
the extra
into the rough on this one.
Ooh, that might go in. Oh, almost hold it.
Well, scratch that. You ended up on the green.
Yeah, if you look at my
well done
fairways and regulation statistic on TGC, I'm near the bottom of like everyone.
I haven't even looked at the stats on there except for like points and money and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's like usually the only ones that I look at. Now on the Dude Where's My Par, I like looking at numbers there just to kind of see, like, gauge where I'm at against what's his name, Walter Sanders.
He's pretty good too. Yeah, and he seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, exactly. So just like to now. So, did you play that event that they just had where what's his name, Ward, like blew the socks off everybody?
That shit up.
It wasn't even close. I was like,
no, yeah, he dominated. I think I tied with you actually.
Get it back on the fairway.
Yeah, exactly. I think we tied, and I mean, I know we were tied maybe after the first round, but Ward like pulled away. Second, third, fourth round was just dominated.
Yeah, I have him in another one of my societies. Oh, that wasn't good. And like a 2 or 3 society tournament streak that he just absolutely went off.
Well, looks like this may be in the deep stuff.
Ooh, that might have worked out. Oh my gosh, that worked. Well,
yeah, this green is.
I just had to hit it out of that bunker too, so I thought I played that perfectly. All right, so 2 feet up. This is where it annoys me that we can't chip.
Yeah, I see it happen sometimes in the DWMP society, and oh gosh.
Oh yeah, I'll chip any time on there that I think it's a better play.
Exactly. But I try as much as I can to, if I'm within 100 feet or I don't have an impediment from the fringe or the green that I have to putt through.
Yeah.
Here we go. 4 par.
Hitting a putt.
Well, oftentimes, I mean, putting is the best play, but sometimes it's like it'll be a huge swinging putt right to left or left to right or something, and it doesn't make. Oh, I missed that 4-footer.
I didn't see that.
All right, but a
just doesn't make sense.
Well done.
No, I love the game, and I love like that I'm getting in some of these communities and stuff. So that the Money Tour is a good one. I think Andrew Willis is the guy that runs that, and he's on Facebook promoting stuff all the time. And we did have Crosby and Davey McCreath. So that was kind of cool, getting the number 1 and number 2 players.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you
close. Those Aussies though, oh my goodness, they're all playing ridiculously well.
Oh yeah. Let's see, 81. This one I think. All right, I'm going to show you that lob wedge thing.
Finally playing like I normally. This hole was like a normal hole for me. It's the first hole I've had where I've gotten into a groove and just hit 3 good shots.
Wow, it's gonna have to bite.
Spins back. Nope, it's not gonna spin.
I'm watching your shot on the stream here.
Not gonna spin back on that firm, very firm. Let's see, 5 yards. Let's see if we can get this to drop.
I'm gonna go ahead and
turn anytime.
Whoa!
There we go.
Nice.
Put the link up on DWMP.
I like making it whenever there's no green and reg.
Oh yeah. My greens and reg for how bad my fairway percentage is.
Nice bird on that last hole.
Is actually fairly impressive.
Yeah.
Like at this last tournament, I shot 14 under in the final round. I'll have to look it up here in a second. I got it tabbed. But like it's a ridiculous statistic. Like if someone did this on the PGA Tour, that's all they would talk about on SportsCenter. I think I hit like 50% of fairways, but like 90% of greens. It was just dumb.
Sweet.
Yeah, and those weren't easy. The
Mayakoba course was tricky.
It really was. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go to a putter on this though.
Oh, I do not like this distance. Oh, good night.
Since we were talking about the putters.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Oh, I might have drained it. Oh no, it's too much heat. Oh, it's coming back.
The old back door.
Yeah.
This one for the save.
I used to practice those at my local. I grew up walking distance from a golf course.
The hole.
I used to just mess around during putting practice and try to hit backdoor shots like that. Because putting greens at golf courses are always oversloped.
Right, and some of these, I mean, you can tell whoever created this was like, all right, we're going to put these pins on some crazy hills, and you almost have to do that. Like, especially the one you were putting on, that par 5. You got to hammer it past the hole and see if you can catch it on the way back, maybe.
17th hole coming up.
All right, so 613. I do like getting into some of these that are the longer par 5s and seeing if we can get home in 2,
Oh yeah, it's always fun, just going driver off the deck because why the hell not?
Yeah,
this course finishes par 5, I'm pretty sure. I played it today. I had a pretty long lunch break. So
Wow.
Oh no, I went very fast. I don't think I'm going to have
a
chance. I think I'm going to bounce it. Oh, it came back right.
Yeah, you had a great bounce.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can get there.
Yeah.
There's just a Volkswagen buried right in front of the hole.
Oh, slow tempo coming back. I watched it.
It's got a chance if it gets left and up. Oh no. It kicked. It was gonna bounce one. It was gonna bounce one way or another right there off that little mound. All right.
There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back.
Oh, the putt's not bad.
Yeah, mine doesn't have much break in it either. Actually, I don't know what's in this. It's going both ways about 3 times.
Might have gotten it.
Oh!
No.
I needed a little extra.
Now I've got 13 feet coming back.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
So yeah, I played this course at lunch. Played Crosby's Ghost.
What did he shoot on
I
it?
Shot,
Sitting at 7 under for the round.
I forget what I shot. It wasn't
solid
it wasn't good.
We got another
but I was also
the
the last 4 holes. It was like, okay, if I don't finish soon, I'm gonna be late.
Oh yes, you work nearby.
Yeah, I live about. I teach a Parkinson's exercise class on Tuesdays, and that starts at 1. And I live about 10 minutes away, so I was really
about
pushing the limits of how late I can show up.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people waiting on me.
So are you physical therapist?
Similar, but a lot less responsibility, and a fair amount less pay. My dad actually, no, it's a drink. My dad's a physical therapist assistant, and
everyone ends up here, you know.
Worked in physical therapy for a bit. Kind of thought that was what I wanted to do.
Let's not make that a habit.
Then I realized it's all bureaucratic bullshit.
2:15
so
to go.
I didn't do it. Just a bunch of managers just shitting on you basically all the time about your productivity and everything. So I'm a exercise specialist at UF Health in Shands Hospital.
Okay.
And we do. Probably should have put that, but we help out with the senior center of Alachua County, and they have a grant-funded Parkinson's exercise class. That's,
okay. Nice.
Kind of the highlight of my week. I enjoy doing that. We have a good time. We have fun.
And so you do that that kind of work full time?
9-footer here.
Yeah. So I'm there 2 days a week in the Parkinson's classes, an extra hour, and then I'm at a gym doing supervised personal training, basically. We call it medical fitness.
Okay.
Ending off a powerful round of 6 under today. All right, thanks for playing.
I'll let you pick the next course because that one's killed me twice today.
We've got a show out here. Do you want me to stop the broadcast and restart it? That way we can look better.
No, I don't care. I'd put up when it matters. I just roll some old Columbo reruns and don't have a microphone on and a mic on my headphones on my head.
Yeah, no, you bet. Let's see. Let me do this. Create a private match.
I forget who it was.
Oh no, you can. So you can create the It's only you can create the private match. It looks like.
Okay, give me a course.
Yeah, let me look at this real quick. Local match.
I do have a good deal of pretty fun courses under my favorites. I try not to favorite too many courses because I just want really good fun courses.
Right. Alright, my favorites.
If you say something that I have favorited, we're playing it.
Okay.
If not, I do have a secondary one I wanna.
Let's see.
My buddy's getting married at this golf course in real life, and I'm looking forward to playing it.
Oh, which one is it?
It's called Bucks. We played a course called the Bucks Club in EWNP, but this one is the actual course. It's LiDAR.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Spectacular, but it's good.
No, we played that one. I was looking at mine. I've got a bunch of LiDAR courses, but yeah, we played a couple in that money tour. Or the one that we played was Royal County Down for the President's Cup. Yeah, so that was tough. The course conditions were crazy on there.
So I'm putting this one on regular, just default course conditions. Firm fairways, firm greens, fast green speed.
Okay.
Rules. I feel like it's easier to just make it force us play the blue tees. Turn order off. Just go.
Yeah, I played so bad doing those during the broadcast and like in the PGA event that my handicap was 35 like 2 days ago. Or on Sunday it was 35 and now it's 27.
Ooh. And even after that last round, mine's still at 32.9. But I think that course was highly rated.
I don't think there are going to be that many low scores on that one. I mean, you'd have to get lucky like I did on that par 5 to make a birdie. You can't. I mean, the average score is going to be 6.5 or more.
Yeah, that was day 4. That was round 4. The 4th pin placement, too. So that was the toughest.
Yeah.
There was really only one completely unfair pin position. And you made a nice putt, and I somehow made a ridiculously long one for par.
Well, I was like, I'm just going to end up throwing this up like above the hole and then see if I can make that.
Yeah, and then it went in.
Yeah, that was it. Because if I had missed it low, it was going to be down there, and then it's anyone's guess.
I'm pulling up my stats for you since I mentioned them earlier. TGC tours.
Oh yeah, so you can pull those up. Are you pulling them up on online?
Yeah, I've got the browser site. Yeah, the Jacob Creighton guy is playing out of his mind lately.
Yeah.
Hello there, and welcome to
I feel like you won like 2 or 3 in a row, and then
featuring PGA Tour.
You know, finished second in the others.
Yeah, one thing that's incredible I'm looking at. So birdies per round, he's averaging 9.7. I'm at 9, which is respectable in comparison. Overall, I've got 9 eagles on all tour events. He's got 44
in 10 events.
Right? Yeah,
10, we played 10.
That's absurd.
How many eagles do I have? I don't even know.
Let's see.
I usually make a few. I know I made a few in the.
I know you've got more. 14. Yeah, you've got 14. A lot more than me.
Yeah, because I make bogeys.
Unlucky.
I'm good at those.
really,
so yeah,
really
driving
good at
average. Driving average out of. I'm right in the middle. Out of 161, I'm at 79.
Okay.
Oh gosh, not good.
Hitting out of the rough.
Driving accuracy. Out of 171, or sorry, out of 161, I'm 139. 139, sorry, 139.
All right,
terrible.
Nice 2-foot putt.
This is a sneaky putt. I'd have missed short.
And a decent little putt to end this one.
Woo!
Yeah, my shot out of the rough just now, I thought I was going 20 feet past the hole. I caught that slope and rolled all the way back to about 3 feet from the hole.
Nice. Yeah, I missed long. I should have taken a little time and looked at the.
That was a pretty good backstop in there.
Oh, I ended up 3-putting.
But those events where we get the international guys and like, you know, it's a 4-ball and all 4 guys are, you know, have headsets and whatnot. Like, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet.
It's a lot of fun. You get some trash talk, and then, you know, some of the guys, they're English. It's really funny because as soon as they start speaking, you know, you can tell, oh yeah, that guy's from, you know, he's from Italy, or he's from, because it's just funny how the accents are. But then they have like their own, you know, like the words when they mess up, right? Yeah. So like they'll do that in their own language. It's just funny.
Yeah, I know a lot of mine when I mess up, it's usually a sound effect. It's just well below that's all I do. That's just hit a bad shot. Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm about to air mail this one.
You hit 2-iron or 3-iron?
I hit a 2-iron, but I had a fast backswing, slow downswing, and it just
too much power on that.
It's gone when you do that.
Oh yeah, the old power fade.
Yeah.
Man, talk about someone that's just salty as hell. Is you might have seen that I commented on? It was in like the society chat or whatever. That Habs Cup 25 guy.
What'd he say?
Yeah, he's just grumping about everything. It's like he's gotta be a terrible, just annoying person to hang out with. Like, just like, I don't want to use the word snowflake, but just a snowflake. Like, he's just very just grumpy about like everything rubs him the wrong way.
Okay,
oh,
and
it's
you're
crazy.
Down to 2 under par now after that
no,
one.
I thought I saw something where he accused somebody of cheating, but then I thought he was like, "I'm just kidding." And like,
yeah.
I don't know. Is that? I mean,
the old back pedal. No, this is a perfect hole to hit the old power fade. I haven't quite mastered it yet. There it is. Oh, slow back swing. Never mind.
Did you get it?
Nope.
I hit it pretty good, but it's only hit a 300. I think that's uphill.
I'm in the trees. Dude, oh, I hate this.
Oh, this is on a crazy slope too. Okay.
No, but yeah. So this course, it's just north of Philadelphia. In real life, and my a good friend of mine, one of my groomsmen, he's getting married up here. His fiance is from around there. They're getting married at this golf course, and they get each bride and groom a free round of golf while, like, because they rented out the whatever for the wedding.
Yeah.
So, she doesn't play golf. He's kind of new to. Oh gosh, what just happened?
Nice.
Is there a slope behind the hole?
There is. That's what I was gonna say. Is I landed it into the upslope, and when it bounced up by the hole, I thought it was gonna stop with a pitch, you know, for my second shot, and it rolled out. I ended up having 14 feet coming back. So we got to watch out on that putt.
That's another thing. I'm not really paying attention to where my misses need to be.
I just did the same thing. Like went to a wedding this past summer, where it was local here, but the course was where they had the wedding. It was like a yacht club, golf club, you know, combo. Yeah, so it was really nice. And then I wasn't even part of the wedding party or anything, but I just like called up there and said, hey, you know, I think we're supposed to be able to play, and like, you know, kind of gave them. It's a private club, and they're like, oh yeah, come on out, come on out and play.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, now this is very much an in-between shot.
There's a tweener here.
Because
do you
if you
just
hit,
throw a 7-iron way up in the air, or do you throw a 8-iron with nothing on it?
See, for me, yeah, for me, I think the 8-iron, but still might go long with 4. I've got 4 mile per hour at my back here.
Tailwind. I know left. I want to miss left. Still have my putt.
Well, I just went fast on 95%, which is just weird.
I hit a decent shot.
There you go. Did it turn out? Oh yeah, good shot.
I have a makeable putt. It's just about every putt's makeable in this game if you played enough.
I'll just try to make it out of the trap. Nope.
See if we can save par here. That would be nice. Ooh. Nice putt there.
Well, I'm glad like it's becoming more popular
like that'll keep you
because
right there.
You definitely see new guys and like new players and good players, you know.
Oh yeah,
it's always fun.
If you just have a decent knowledge of course management, you can be pretty good at this golf game.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that's not gonna be fun.
Pretty deep stuff here. Give it a good hack. Let's put it in the right direction.
Good night. I am not looking forward to playing this course in real life. This will actually be the first course I've played both in video game world and real life.
I'm getting some 95% swing, so I think I've got some lag going on.
Yeah, a little bit of lag.
Yeah.
And here we go. This one for birdie.
Let's see here.
Gosh, even this, I guess, 10-foot putt, but goodness.
I'm not even going to be able to keep this anywhere near the hole.
Yeah, might like if you miss your putt too. Good luck.
Okay, that might be good.
If it stops.
Look at this thing. Look at this. Keep turning.
Oh, it's gonna go. Then it's gonna turn the other way if it gets past the hole.
All right.
3 feet to the hole.
Quite get to the yellow.
I mean, that was seriously the best putt I could have made right there.
Oh gosh.
Oh man. Yeah, this would be fun in real life here.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, I think LiDAR accentuates a little bit too much. The breaks on the greens, at least.
Hole coming up.
But for the most part, the course layout and distances are 100% accurate.
You know, I had never even heard of LiDAR until playing this game, and
really?
Now, and like I was watching. Do you watch Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime?
That's with Jim from The Office, right?
Right. Yeah. So he was. I guess there's a reference to LiDAR in the show, and it's.
Oh no.
Like for mining. Oh, we have the same putt.
For mining, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
or being able to see through the jungle, like through some rough
sense,
terrain.
Like what the topography is.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. All right. So 7 inches.
Give you a line there.
Yeah, moves left.
It's going left.
Oh, I missed it left.
Third birdie I've made. That's another thing that's nice about playing with ghosts. Sometimes if you somehow land in the same vicinity as them on the green, you get a read.
Right there at 3 under par.
Yeah. I know, and sometimes I've seen it where they will move the ball, like
on the tee
from that vicinity, you know, and then it's like.
And I think that's just a fail-safe to keep people from cheating too much.
Yeah.
Or at least outside the realms of what's there.
Right.
Nice. Okay, looks like about 235
yards. Yeah, I had no idea about the whole flicking thing, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's something I have to consciously work against, and especially after I play a TGC round, I'm kind of more consciously into the groove of trying to get full feedback.
And as you
But by the time Monday rolls back around and I play my TGC rounds, I have to. That's half of why I set up that. Oh damn it! That's why I set up that. My own society, so I can have a whole round of practice.
Here we go. This putt for the bird.
Okay.
Getting full feedback rounds before I play.
Nice putt.
So to flick, just to explain it, you were saying you pull it down, you pull it back, and then you just let go?
No, you'll still kind of push it forward towards the middle. Here,
okay.
Is there any way for you to view me playing? I don't think there is.
Let me see.
I was streaming, you'd be able to pull it up and look at it. But
we can turn on the turn order, I think. Can you do that mid-round?
I might be able to.
Let me see if I can here. Oh, I can't do it.
It's under settings, right?
I think you just hit options. You just hit your pause button, and it should be one of the first ones. It was ghosted out on mine.
No, it's ghosted out on mine as well.
Oh, okay.
No, but yeah, so basically,
nice shot.
Instead of pushing it forward, you just kind of push it to the middle, and then just let your thumb slide off the top.
I ended up in the rough, but yeah, I really thought you were gonna end up in the fairway.
Yeah, didn't work.
But
which I guess that's not a bad thing, but
well, what's the advantage though? I mean, I guess I still don't even.
The last time I got booted from a TGC Tours event was when I picked the game back up last year. I got booted once last season for
we're putting from
too
around
consistent
15 feet out
of feedback lines. And that was, they told me, like, the amount of times I was coming straight down the middle was due to the fact that I was playing with an old controller. I was playing with the controller that came with the system. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. It's been worn in because I've played this game so much.
Well, here you go on this one. Okay, you got it to stop. I was above the hole. I was above the hole and could not get the putt to stop. I just think it's crazy anytime they put a hole anywhere near yellow or red on these lines.
Oh, yeah. I've read some designers' blogs, and they said you need to do a two square rule. Basically, anything, it needs to have 2 squares anywhere around the hole that are green.
Okay, let's
if you're
see
designing.
What you can do.
I haven't designed, of course, since the first iteration of this game. But, yeah, so the flick.
Dropping her in the hole for bogey.
Or so my ban, or not ban, but API fail. They said it was because I was playing with a warning controller. I was getting 2 consistent feedback lines. And I said, what causes that? And they said a warning controller.
Okay.
So I bought a new controller, spent $60 on a new controller, whatever. Played 2 games. Third game.
So far, so good.
Third game. Got booted from API. I was like, what's causing this? This is ridiculous. It's a brand new controller. Like, I don't mind streaming and putting a camera on my hand so you know I'm not cheating. What do I have to do? But I can't afford to buy a new $60 controller every 2 games. They said, well, it's very likely because you're PS4 that the flick mechanic is something you're not.
Nice, you're on there. You're on the dance floor.
advertently exploiting. It's just something that's a bug in the game that the developers have not addressed for whatever reason. And then I realized, oh yeah, I'm not getting full feedback lines because I'm flicking.
Oh, so that's when you realized what a flick was.
That's when I realized what a flick was.
Okay. That's interesting. I don't think I've, I feel like maybe I did something similar on TGC 2, the last version.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, yeah, and then I felt like, because, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think like the feedback lines weren't nearly as precise as they are now.
No, yeah, they're much better now.
Okay, so that's the way I felt too. So, because I only had the TGC 2 for about 3 or 4 months before this came out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I really wasn't, as versed in it, I guess. But I did notice right away. I was like, oh, the feedback on the, the swing meter and everything is awesome. Like I loved, because it looked different every time. Where on TGC 2 it would look real similar every time, So I don't know.
Oh, I hit the stick.
Oh, nice.
I'm glad it did, because that would have been in the bunker behind the green.
Hey, and I got that too. I was zoomed in on the green whenever that happened.
Ball at the stick.
There we go.
I might be able to putt. Going both ways, but it's fairly straight.
I think I missed it right. Get down with the lob wedge.
Hit it straight at the hole. Hope it goes in here.
There we go.
Nicely done.
Hey, it worked.
You got it on the broadcast. Broadcast is not going to pick that up. I was like cutting to another scene.
It's alright. It went in, everybody.
Nice.
There we go. You saw the score. -2.
After that,
He's clawed his way back.
Down to 5 under.
I've been under par since.
Nice solid birdie on that last hole.
Par.
We got another birdie in the works here.
Now playing this hole in real life, I have no clue what club I'm going to hit. Like I hit my driver if I'm playing well. It's pretty close to real like this game.
Okay.
But if I absolutely destroy a 3-wood, for whatever reason, it's going just about as far.
Well, I can tell you right now on this game, 2-wood is perfect.
Nicely done driving that green.
Oh yeah, it is. Dang. I hit a 3-wood and came through fast, and it worked out pretty good for me.
There we go. Now you just got.
Have you played Golden Tee at all?
Perfect.
The old barcade game.
So my friend had one of the first versions of it in his house.
Oh, nice.
And that was the one we just would play drinking games with that.
Nice.
And then we had one at our in the country club for a while, and then we got drunk one night and broke it. So
nice, I've done that.
Well, I'm hoping that this game takes over some of the esports, leagues and stuff that they do. Like they play Golden Tee for money a lot of times,
Oh yeah, I've won money playing. I've spent way more money than I've won in Golden Tee.
Right.
Number 12.
Yeah, on Golden Tee, my buddy and I, the guy that's actually getting married here, me and him we play a lot of Golden Tee together. But we probably spent collectively about 10 grand playing Golden Tee, and maybe have won $200 total.
Nice.
But hey, that 200 you won probably felt really good.
We're spending good time together. It's fun.
Yeah.
Tweener again.
It's gotta give me a bounce here.
Oh, you got a little bit of bounce.
Nice. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here.
Almost had back-to-back eagles. That would have been
Decent
good.
little
On
putt
par
there.
4s.
There is a Golden Tee rule.
8 under for the round.
What's that?
At least we don't play by this, but every time in Golden Tee, if you get back-to-back eagles, you gotta take a shot. If you're playing too good, you gotta fix it.
Oh no, that's a good rule. That should
I think
be.
it's a great rule.
Yeah, that should be a real golf rule too.
I agree. Shoot, in real golf, if you get back-to-back eagles, just give the guy sponsorship.
I'm gonna try to land it into that upslope and see if it bounces up. And it did, but it didn't stay. It came off the side over on the right. Look at that. You see that shot?
Sweet.
Oh, I did it. Oh, I hit the stick again. Come on back.
You hit the flag stick?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yours did stay up there, too. Yeah, I thought mine was going to stop about 6 to 8 feet just right of the hole, and it came all the way down.
I missed a putt. Downhill putting, I struggle.
13.
No, but yeah, last week after having 2 aces in the same tournament.
Okay, let's see if you can save par here.
I was disappointed I didn't have any this weekend.
Yeah.
Nice
Dude, I don't even know if I've had an ace on the tour at all.
That'll keep you.
I don't really hit that many though.
For the round.
Like I don't either. Yeah.
Hole coming
Not
up.
compared to, a lot of guys that are up there in the rankings.
That is just ridiculous, yeah. Oops.
And then of course guys playing with pro clubs are hitting them all the time.
Oh yeah, it's just easy. I remember when I first started on DW, was my par. Someone was like, "Oh, look, someone's playing with beginner clubs." Like, yeah, go play my Ghost, and when I'm not driving you on every hole, right. You'll change your mind. Ooh, that ball's gone.
Yes.
Starting to get into a groove here.
Oh. Yeah, I put my tee shot in the drink. That screwed me.
So there's big difference between the international players and the U.S. players in the turn order. International players want the turn order turned on.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
Of course, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
So they want 4 guys, like a 4 ball, and you got to wait for everyone to hit their shot,
Gosh.
And it's crazy. Oh my gosh, that might go out of bounds.
I mean, 1 round will take an hour.
That's it. It takes at least an hour to play 1 round. Now, if it's match play,
it would take an hour. I'd go to the bar and play Golden Tee. Pay for it. Then at least I have a chance of winning real money. It's not a good chance, but at least I have a chance.
I would say the 2-iron's probably my favorite club.
Here we go.
Bag.
This putt for birdie.
Yeah, ever since I switched from the stock bag to, all I did was add 2-iron, took out 5-wood. That's been my favorite addition.
Do we crash? Mine crashed.